Okay, multiple people, said they wanted to hear record reviews, so I thought I would talk a short bit about this one. This is the recently released My Disco double single thing. It's got 2 tracks on it, Wrapped Coast and All I Can Do. And then on each side, it just has 1 track per side and then a remix of that track per side by people. Justin K. Broderick, I think, and Factory Floor. To start off, if you've heard any My Disco, you'll realize that there's a lot of variety in their music, depending on what album you're listening to. They have come a long way over the past 6, 7, 8 years or so. They started off as this really angular, technical, mathy indie rock band. Indie rock? I don't want to say that word. Post-hardcore? I don't know. I'm terrible with genre names. And I will link in the description, in chronological order, some key tracks of theirs, in my opinion. So you can listen to the first one, and that's from their first 2 7-inch releases. And then the second one will be from their album Cancer, their first full-length. And you can notice that they sort of get a little bit more minimalistic and into more of a groove, which is really prevalent in the second album, Paradise. And then kind of for their third album, even more so, but more of, I don't know how to say it. I want to say art rock, but it's totally not art rock. Once again, I don't know how to describe music, so I don't know why I'm doing a record review. But anyway, back to this. This was released on Temporary Residence very recently. It's 1,000 copies. I think it was 900 of black and 100 color, I think. Obviously, I got the colored vinyl, because I might have gotten the black if it was 180 gram, but I don't think it was, so I didn't worry about that. What can I say about this? I am not that excited about this record at all. It seems like they used a drum machine. I could be completely wrong on that, but it's really kind of slow and boring, and geez, I don't know. It took me, this is one of those bands that I really, really, really liked their really early stuff. Kind of liked their second album, or their first album, their first full length. Didn't really like their second full length, and then over time, I really liked the first full length and kind of liked the second full length. And now I can kind of get into the second full length a little bit more. There's a few tracks on there that I just absolutely love, and then the rest are kind of skippable for me. And then their third album, I think the reason why I'm attracted to it, third album, third full length, is there's just 2 or 3 tracks on there that are phenomenal, in my opinion. Sunray and Turn, to name a couple. And I kind of like the texture of that album. It's a really palpable texture. I don't know what to say about it. Anyway, so when they come to this, which is this kind of laid back, overly minimalistic. It seems like it's minimalistic for the sake of being minimalistic. I'm gonna sneeze. I kind of get really turned off, and I'm really disappointed in it. But, like I said, I was disappointed in their other albums when they came out initially, and then I really did learn to love them, grow to enjoy them. I like them a lot now. So hopefully the same thing will happen with this album. And I've been flashing this but not showing you the record this whole time because I wanted to make a note of it. It's very beautiful. We've got a black center splatter out to the edge in white. Some dust on there. So it's a really good looking record. It's just not, for me, currently, a great sounding record. But I've only given it a few listens so far. I didn't get this that long ago, and as a little tidbit of information, I don't have my whole stereo set up here in the apartment. I'm waiting to get a house so I can make a lot of noise. So right now I just have my record player for turn those around so you don't see what my medication is. My record player for audio transfers for my job, and then I've got a tape deck, nice Denon tape deck that I got at a thrift store, and a reel-to-reel, both for work. I just use this Ion Mixmeister for my transfers. So I don't really have a efficient way to listen to records right now. I have to open up, program, usually Audition, and then don't say anything about the number of icons on my desktop. They're all important, trust me. It's totally a lie. But what was I saying? Oh, I have to open up program, put it on, listen to, or monitor, put the record on, listen to it while the program's open, listen to it through these crappy Harman Kardon speakers that are the only thing that I have room for right now. I normally have these nice Logitech THX certified 2.1 speakers, but there's no room for them. So for now, I have to listen to records like that, and it definitely keeps me from enjoying it as much as I used to. I used to love just like taking a record out, putting it on, and then just sitting there and listening to it. Maybe drawing, or maybe browsing the internet, but usually trying to keep my attention to the record, since you have to go through that process of putting it on physically instead of just clicking an MP3. It seems like, to me, I should pay a little bit more attention when I'm listening to a record, which is a really big bullshit thing to say. Very pretentious sounding, but oh well. Interesting thing with this record, I didn't get a free download. This is the free download thing for this record. I got a free download for Pinback's Information Received. So I guess I got two records for one, sort of. I haven't used it yet, but I might in the future. Assuming they didn't just print it wrong, and maybe the code actually works for this record. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, My Disco, Rap Coast, and All I Can Do. It's really well produced. I like that about it. I don't know where they recorded it. Electric Dreams in Melbourne. which is interesting because I think since their first full-length Cancer, they've been doing it at electrical audio, with that guy, Steve Albini. I think he's done all of their full lengths. He might not have done Cancer. I know he did Paradise and Little Joy. So it's kind of interesting that they decided not to do that with this record. But I can understand, since they're from Australia, they're not going to fly all the way over to somewhere in the eastern United States, I don't remember where he's located at, just to record 2 tracks. 2 long-ish tracks. 8-minute track and a 5-minute track. So, I guess that's understandable, but anyway, that's my terrible record review. Check it out. Check the links in the description for all the songs that I tried to mention in the review. Yeah. Start at the beginning, end at the end. Hopefully there will be an upload of one of the tracks on here so you can hear it. I didn't want to play it because of copyright infringement possibilities, so take it easy, and thanks for listening.